RFID and IoT technologies, which enables any business to transform their business into the multiple growth or the scalability of the business they want. So we have served more than 20 industries so far in our history, including seafood, e-commerce, manufacturing, printing, healthcare, solar, telecommunications, and many more. Talking about our Odoo expertise, like we have expertise into functional and technical side of the Odoo. We cover you with all the requirements surrounding Odoo. So with over 450 projects delivered successfully and the team of 250 plus professionals, we have served more than 20 industries. So we cover you with all your need with Odoo. So if you are looking for a Odoo consultation or the development customization or integration or migration from one system to the Odoo, we are there for you. If you are looking for training or support, then also that's something we can offer you. Now coming to the real world example, real world case story of a customer where we successfully implemented Odoo and helped them achieve the multiple growth and scalability they wanted. So the company we are talking about is Aerial Metric. Aerial Metric is a Malagasy company which is into the drone manufacturing and drone services since 2009. Aerial Metric is specialized into the designing and developing aeronautical solutions into mapping services, especially in African region. So they are having mainly two business operations, manufacturing and operational drone services. So they then expanded their services into the other field as well, agriculture spreading, private sector logistics, and aerial topography. So they wanted to have a system, all-in-one system, which covers their manufacturing and delivery operations requirement. So coming to the key challenges. So when they came to us, as a digital transformation enabler, so they stated, the challenges, because as our specialty into, judging the challenges the business is facing. Based on the conversation, we found the list of challenges they were having to achieve the goal the business was looking for. So the key challenges, we divided into two segments as they were having the two business, segment of operations like manufacturing of drone and the drone delivery services. So the key challenges into manufacturing segment where they were having the very complex manufacturing process because they manufacture the drones, different type of drones or different type of services they offer. So complex manufacturing services was not having any kind of the tracking or communication in between because they were having a line of assembly and sub line of assemblies, but there was no proper integration between each line of assemblies. So for manufacturing of a drone, it requires the many parts, which again requires the manufacturing within the warehouse. So they were not having proper tracking and integration, which was causing the issue for higher manufacturing lead time. It was affecting the business. The other challenges on the manufacturing segment were on the quality parameters, like they were not having the system in place for the effective quality control mechanism, and also like there were no system for the serialization of the product or the using the QR code system for the effective inventory management. So these were the few challenges on the manufacturing side. On the delivery of the drone services, they were having the major challenge was into the client interactions. So they were not having any kind of a portal or something which allows them to have the seamless client interface, seamless client interactions. So and also like they were not able to provide that visibility of real time status of their request, service request they have requested. So this was the main challenge from the delivery side. There were other challenges which includes like there was no integrated flight planning or scheduling based on the delivery request they have received for the from the customers, and also the fleet management was not there where they can easily get the data of the flights they have completed or the flights they have planned, and accordingly they can use that data for the fleet management. So that was something which was missing over there in the delivery service request segment. So these were the key challenges we have received from the career metric. And as a part of solutions we provided to the serial metric, I would like to first cover on the manufacturing side. So manufacturing segment, like as I did, mentioned, the key challenge was the complex manufacturing process because it includes assembly and sub-assemblies into manufacturing. So we, make it simplified with, the multi-level bill of material. So where, let's say, a drone manufacturing requires assemble wing or assemble, arms. Again, assemble wings and assemble arms are manufactured within a warehouse. So there will be a layer of, the manufacturing processes, bill of materials. Also, we implemented a multi-level BOM where if you trigger a manufacturing process for a drone, system will automatically trigger manufacturing processes for these sub-assemblies, and it will be tightly integrated with each other. So that and we provided a dashboard view, easy dashboard view user interface where they can easily see all the work centers, all the work orders for the manufacturing process, and can see which work center is busy with which product manufacturing. And also, in case the product is required to have the another product which is getting manufactured, then it will give you the heads up that you need to wait for how many hours for getting this another product which is getting manufactured on another work center. So this kind of the manufacturing setup is a manufacturing setup, simplified setup we provided with Odoo ERP. So that was the biggest the achievement on the manufacturing side. We also implemented the quality check parameters. Like you can easily define the quality check parameters, different parameters for the different type of products. So when the product is getting inserted into your warehouse, it needs to undergo with quality check parameters. So even if it is a raw material or it's a finished product, you need to perform a quality check based on the defined parameters, and you need to record the quality if it is passed with the quality or failed with the quality, and there will be a reporting for the management, and you will easily get the quality of the products you are getting from different kind of vendors. In case you are getting quality check parameter for the raw materials, you easily get the reporting of the vendors performance based on the quality of product they provide. And also in terms of traceability, because we implemented the system using the serialized product and the QR code scanning and QR code generating. So when the product is getting inverted into the warehouse, it will have a unique serial number assigned and a QR code attached to it, so that we can we can generate the end-to-end traceability of the product. Either it's a raw material or finished product. So in case you find any issue with let's say drone, when you are using the drone with fulfilling the service request of your client, if you are facing any issue with one component of the product, you will be easily traced back to the vendor, which vendor you had procured this product, and at what time, what is the warranty of the product, if it is in warranty or not out of the warranty. So this kind of back traceability and the forward traceability, which was maintained in the system, we implemented. Now, coming to the delivery request side segment of the business, so the key challenge was there was no the client interactions portal or client interaction system. So we develop a customer portal for getting the delivery request from the client. So client can come to the portal, can make the request for the delivery they want. Mainly their business was the delivering the drug packages or the first aid kit packages in the remote areas where it's next to impossible to reach with other means. So they were mainly getting the delivery requests from the tie-up they were having with the the NGOs and government bodies. So they can easily make the the request, and they can easily see the status tracking of their request, live real time tracking of their request, because we have integrated tightly the delivery request with the flight scheduling, flight planning. So once the flight will be scheduled or planned, they will be informed that your delivery request is scheduled on this day, and it will expected to arrive at this time, and they will be getting live status that okay, now it's in flight, and once it's completed, they will be also notified that your delivery request is completed. So if they'll be getting the last status, real-time status of the delivery request they have made. Also, they can easily communicate with aerial metric about any concerns on the delivery request they have made within the system, within the portal they provided. So that kind of the easy interface for the client, which made engagement with the client really seamless, and we bridged the gap between the aerial metric and the client. That was the biggest achievement on the delivery segment side. So coming to the flight planning, that's something we develop a module for the overall flight management, which includes the pre-flight planning and pre-flight scheduling. So once, let's say, aerial metric receive a delivery request from the customer from the the portal we provided, so they will be confirming that, okay, we are confirming your delivery request and we are planning to schedule it on particular day, and they will be assigning a particular drone for the fulfilling that delivery request, and they will be assigning the particular the drone operator or remote pilot which will be required for the the flight to be completed. So like this gives the overall the flight visibility, planning visibility. So which flights are scheduled at what date, at what time, and which are the the remote pilots or the drone operators are plan with which flights. So they can easily trace like the availability of the drone operator or the flight remote pilots, or availability of a particular drone on a particular date and particular time. So in the flight management, we also integrated, the comprehensive quality check and quality check parameters. So once the flight is planned, before it gets to the takeoff point, TOP, we call it TOP. So before it gets to the TOP, there will be a comprehensive, the quality check and quality check and the checklist. So these two things we implemented with our, the understanding of the business and the criticality of, the flight to be completed without having any incident or without having any delay. So there will be, let me just show you. Yeah, this one is, let's say, consider pre-flight quality procedure. So this will be happen, before the flight gets, flight gets started. So this will make sure that each and every component which are composed with the drone, they are thoroughly QC'd with the quality control parameters, and checklist will make sure that you have checked everything which is required to make sure the flight gets completed without any hassle, any issues. And again, there will be post-flight quality check and post-flight checklist, which will make sure that you import the data into the system about the flight log. So that's really useful, the data for any drone service provider to make sure that their maintenance is really working smoothly. So we use the flight log data which they enter as a part of the flight is completed. So that will be used for the fleet management. Now fleet management, just show you. Yeah, this one is UAV fleet management. So this will give a comprehensive, the data about each and every drone or UAV you have in your warehouse, like how many flights are scheduled, planned with that UAV or drone, and how many flights you completed, and what incidents in case are reported during the flight for these particular drones, and what are the components which are attached to this drone which were manufactured with particular manufacturing order. So you can trace back which manufacturing order they were into, and which work center and what time, and which person was working at that time on work center. So this kind of back traceability for the drone can be achieved. And again, the maintenance history. So this gives really the good the preventive maintenance. We develop a logic in the system, rules in the system, based on which a system will automatically trigger the maintenance requirement of a component or the drone, which or the UAV. So it will be based on the some rules or the factors. Let's say after certain kilometers, drone has traveled, or certain number of flights drone has completed, it needs to undergo particular maintenance. So system will automatically trigger the maintenance based on the flight log data you have inserted as a part of the flight management. So that integration from the delivery request till maintenance, that integration tightly into one system along with the manufacturing that added the advantage, and the aerial metric was able to cope up with all the challenges they were having. So based on the system or the solutions, one all-in-one ERP with Odoo ERP we implemented. The realized outcome for aerial metric were obviously phenomenal. They completed 6,500 plus deliveries after we implemented the system in back in 2019-20 around, and that is thrice than the delivery request they completed prior to the system we implemented for the same period. So the growth they wanted for multifold growth, which we talk about, they were able to achieve it with the help of the system which we implemented. The improved of operational efficiency thanks to the flight management, flight operation module we developed with tightly integrating flight scheduling till maintenance getting auto triggered, and the reduced maintenance cost. We reduce their maintenance cost as I mentioned. We develop the maintenance which triggers based on the flight log data you have entered. So maintenance will be auto triggered, and they will be having rather than getting it into the condition where it cannot be maintained because it's a damage, and it should have been maintained at a certain kilometers once it's travel, or certain flights once it complete. So if it is not maintained, then it can the damage, or it can add to the more the maintenance cost. We have decreased their overall manufacturing lead time by implementing this multi-level BOM structure. So earlier, like the manufacturing lead time was high in terms of the days or the hours, and once we implemented the system with the multi-level BOM, the manufacturing lead time was reduced by 60%. Now, client testimonial talking about. So in general, if I talk about the overall success working with aerial metric and implementing a comprehensive system, so we work with them on the manufacturing and delivery segment, and we implemented all-in-one ERP system, which helped them to have multifold growth and scalability of their business. And they are able to scale their delivery service business into different fields other than the delivery of the drugs packages. So that was the one of the greatest the success story we are having with the drone company. So in conclusion, in conclusion, the journey of aerial metric with Salin Infotech to implement Odoo ERP is a testament to how the right digitization strategy can make a business achieve what they are dreaming of. So at a Silent Infotech, we keep innovations ongoing, and we keep our services extended to the more and more industries we can, and making sure that we are providing required tools for the business to achieve their growth or the scales they want to achieve. So yeah, if you want to know more about us, our work, and how we can help you to achieve the full potential of your business, I would request to visit our stall number 31 in exhibition hall 1. Okay, we are there. We are happy to welcome you and discuss with you the possibility of helping you to grow your business or scale your business. Yeah, thank you so much for your time, and I would like to open the Q&A session. If you have any questions, please ask. If you have any queries after the session, you can contact us with the provided contact number or the email address, or you can go to our website and log the contact note. We will be reaching to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much.